Alright, YouTube, what is up? I've got the setup here. I got Ice and Vale open, and we're going to do another SHEL1I run. So as you can see here, I've got, I got my old scientist file, I've got FMC, I've got Undead Hunter. We got a lot in here, Beastmaster, Dark Moon Monk, Druid, Fighter Druid, some more scientist saves. Archer, I think there might be a thief somewhere, I might have deleted that. Anyways, I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to the Undead Hunter. Alright, so this is going to be episode 2 of the Undead Hunter. And so right now we got spells, we got 2 Yetis that we have to deal with, neither of which are equal. We've got 11 Thaco, I don't know what the Yeti's armor class is. Here's Mirek. Mirek, he is running away from some Yetis, but they are still chasing him, 2 of them, and he needs help. And I'm all the help you got, Mirek. So an 8 is a miss, a 10 is a miss. Since we missed on a 10, that means we have a 45% chance at best of hitting this dude. And he's kind of fast. I'm not going to lie to you, he is kind of fast. Now, here's the dangerous part about this, is you can see if you look at the map of Kuldahar, first of all, you can see that I'm not getting much distance on this guy by running around that dude. But if you look at the map of Kuldahar, and we'll just take a look here, look at all these tiny, there's some dead ends here, and there's another one here in the fog of war. Also, for example, over here, if I went over here and I went across this bridge, that Yeti would probably be able to hit me. If the 2 of the Yetis were on the bridge right here and I was in here and I tried to retreat over here, well, the Yetis are going to pen me, and if I try to retreat up here, the Yetis are going to pen me, and I have to juke around and they get some shots in. So, you can die here. Oh my god, that's not what I wanted to see. So we have a 40% chance of actually hitting this dude. So understand that hitting this Yeti is something that we need to do many times because of how much HP it has. Alright? And there's 2 of them. I don't think I can do this. This is terrible, dude. This is terrible. And there's a second Yeti here, actually. Look at this crap, man. And look at him, he just did 16 damage to me. So what we're actually going to do is we're just going to go to the Vale of Shadows. And so, journey took 8 hours, can't really prep anything, but fortunately we got some runway. So if we head this way, then what we're going to find is, I'm pretty sure we're going to find shadows before long. Yep, there's a lesser shadow. Go ahead and smite him. And I want to make sure there's just one. Okay. So I want to see how this goes. We hit on a 14. We can probably win this fight. Unless he curses me like he just did. Damn it. Now we're not going to hit until we have a 15. Because curse is actually bad luck. So he hits us more now. That's okay. We've got potions of healing we can purchase, so they don't really have the money to purchase them. Maybe we can kite him out. I'm not sure we can actually, because there's a shadow. I think he's resistant to missile damage. 13's a miss. This is a bad situation to be in, chat. Alright, yeah, kiting's not really... Kiting is not really that reliable. We gotta deal with some Yetis following us. That's okay, we're gonna have to just kinda suck it up, I guess. Going to the evening shade in full heal here. Now the unfortunate part is when we get back to the Vale of Shadows, that shadow is gonna be at full health. And as you can see, they can curse you. The skeletal undead in the tombs, there are tombs in the Vale of Shadows, and the skeletal undead in those tombs are much better targets for us. Just keep healing up. Just resting. We need to get full health here. So, This is a mess. This might not be practical or reliable, to be honest with you. I'm not sure what we can do. Maybe turn undead. We know we can't. We don't have the. We don't have the. We don't have the levels for turn undead. Yeah, we got the sanctuary up.
At once.
Alright, there aren't any Yetis waiting for us. But, well, they are here. Alright, I'm going to try and do past him. Look at how much damage that Yeti does. That's at least a D12. I'm going to be honest, because I've never actually run this before. This might not be practical. If we could just kill one of the shadows, we're actually going to duck through here. If we could just kill one of the shadows, we got to remember where that little outlet is. We could probably make some headway here, but you know,
Onward.
let's actually do this. Let's cast Sanctuary. And let's head down here and let's see what's down here. What's going to be down here when we turn this corner are Yetis. A Yeti, 2 of them. You don't have 3 of them. You don't have the space to kite these fools. So you got to come up. You've got to come up through here and just fight that shadow in, you know, mono combat.
How can I help?
So that's just what we're gonna have to do here. We're gonna have to figure it out. So let's start by casting Protection from Evil. That protects us for 24 turns. Let's just check how many shadows are over here. So we gotta be careful, right? We can't pull all of them. We're gonna have to pull them one by one, and fortunately it looks like we can. I should have been shooting at him. A 10 is a miss for him. A 12 is a hit. That's really bad. The fact that he hits on a 12, just really bad for us, honestly. That Invis potion, I'm thinking about that Invis potion that I bought. I think that was a mistake. I think it would have been better to buy more potions of healing. Maybe we can get one big hit on him and run away and shoot him with arrows. We can't take more than one more of this. I need a big crit here, Lothair. I need a big crit, sir. Just a big old crit. Now I need another big crit. Alright, maybe we can kite him out. I think we're gonna have to roll the dice here. I really think we're gonna have to. Oh my gosh, man. Nope. Here we go. This is it. Oh wow. That was crazy. So that is like terrifying, to be honest with you. And now I've got Yetis that I have to dodge. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to go around this way. But we got 3,400 experience from that. We had to use the healing potion, to be fair. How bad is it going to be to kill this Yeti with a bow? I mean, like, really, how bad is it going to be? That is a dead end. It's actually death to go down that way. I can't let this Yeti get a single shot off on me or I'll probably die. Just run away from that Yeti. Run away from him. Get into the evening shade where safety is and where we can heal back to full. So yeah, this invis pot, that was a mistake. We don't even get any money from fighting the shadows. We're going to have to just go back in there and do it again. That was pretty risky, to be honest with you.
Very well.
Resting up to full. Almost there, full health. Alright. I'm thinking doom. I'm thinking we actually doom the shadows. That's, I think, what we should actually do here. And we're just going to have to, you know, either take damage from the Yetis. Notice that we had 9 HP coming in here. That's 1 healing potion. That was the difference. That was the stark difference. Hopefully we can sneak past the Yeti. I really don't want to run into the Yeti. I hate this Yeti. Alright, what we're going to do is we're just going to try and get him to sit deeper in here. Because I really don't want to deal with him, to be honest with you. I think he's right here. No, that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to lead him on a merrier chase. We need this Yeti to be somewhere where we need him to be somewhere that he just kind of doesn't interfere with us on our path to the travels to the Vale of Shadows. Now I'm just not sure how to do this, to be honest. Maybe we run past it and we run up and around. No, that's not gonna work. I hate this Yeti, dude. God, this Yeti sucks. This Yeti is the fucking worst Yeti in the game. What a pain in the ass. We've got to get him to stop moving. He's not very smart, so he'll stop moving. Oh, I thought he was going to stop moving. Move, you idiot! Has he stopped? Alright, maybe we can get out of here. Dude, this is such a pain, man. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's safe. I think we're safe. We just have to remember this one up here. With Animate dead, we'd be strong enough to deal with these Yetis. I think even with Draw Upon Holy Might, we could possibly solo them. But all that matters is that we can get into the Vale of Shadows without having to deal with the Yetis. So we gotta do, you know, we don't have a healing potion right now. We're not gonna get any more, but at full health, with a little bit of luck, we should be able to do this. Just creep really, really carefully forward. Alright. Alright, perfect. Hit him with Doom. Get it off, get it off, get it off. I forgot to protect myself from evil. Where we do that really fast here. Alright. We have a turn, and of course, what happens in the beginning is we get hit. What a joke, man. What did it even hit us on? It hit us on a 16? Really? It hit us on a 16? No, that makes sense, actually. So it rolls a 16. Okay, it missed on a 13. That's good. I think we can actually win this. I think we're favored to win this. I don't know what that sound was. I don't know what those sounds are. I don't know what buffs are decreasing. Maybe it's Doom registering or something. I don't know, but I think we're actually favored to win this. I think we can do this reliably, practically. I think we can do this. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say that a reliable and practical Undead Hunter run is possible. I think it is. We are slapping this dude, man. We almost died to the first shadow. I'll range it out. We almost died to the first one, but the reason why is because, quite frankly, we didn't have Doom. Our strategy was stupid. It wasn't stupid. We were scouting. All right, this is it. I mean, I know that you might be like sitting here watching this, going like, "What? Are we seriously gonna do that again?" And we are, and we're going to enjoy it because it's a reliable and practical strategy. Now, I'll grant you, we don't have enough shadows in that corner of the Vale. You know what I mean? To get to level 9. And we gotta do some prep in Lothair. But what we do have is we have a reliable practical strategy, and we have Sanctuary. So we can walk past those Yetis. Now, I mean, granted, I'll grant you that we cannot rest. Okay, it's not like we cannot rest in the Vale. Okay, we just can't. Yetis will appear, shadows will appear. We can't do it. We have to come back here to rest.
Onward.
But this is it. I knew Doom was going to come in handy. This is what we're going to do.
At once.
Get here and then just sneak along. So we make sure that one Yeti's here, somewhere in here, and one Yeti is somewhere down here. I think we ended up leaving him behind a pillar. And we found a reliable and practical way of getting rid of the Yeti because he's not very smart. And what we're just going to do here, I don't even think no, I did Holy Smite that. No, I didn't even Holy Smite the Shadow. What we're going to do is we're just going to go back there, we're going to make sure we protect you from evil before we get in that fight. I think what we're going to do after this is, look, we got 3 Yetis this way. We can either Sanctuary through them, and we're not going to have the spells to do that. Or we can go into this tomb where there's a ton of undead, quite frankly. A ton of undead in that tomb. I don't need to creep forward, but I'm just doing it as a habit. Get it off, get it off, get it off, please, get it off. Alright, got it off. We'll just use Holy Smite until lasted. So let's figure out. So I missed on a 15. That is so bad, dude. That means we got a high roll. Of course he hits. He didn't. Of course he curses me. I hate that ability. I'll grant you that if I didn't have the min-max stats, this probably wouldn't be practical. I will grant you that actually. I did say earlier that he missed on a 16. Are you serious? You missed? How is it that I'm losing this fight when now he's sitting on a 14, dude? It must be like a stacking roll. The Lesser Shadow must be like stacking bad luck for like a round or something. That must be what it's doing. God, I hate Lesser Shadows, dude. Awful, awful enemies. Oh my god. It's not even like there's a saving throw against it. You definitely can win this fight. This fight is definitely winnable. I don't know what the chances of winning these fights. I'm hoping it's pretty close to 100%, just because of the difference in, Undead Hunter versus Lesser Shadow. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to Lothair. You know the drill. Go back, heal up, because we can't go fight these Yetis, and we can't sneak past them because we have to rest. We need Doom to kill Lesser Shadows. Alright, Doom is huge. Doom and protection from evil is just enough of a swing that we can fight Lesser Shadows with it. One-on-one. And so what we have to do next is we have to go into that tomb, because we can't sneak past those Yetis, right? We need Doom to fight Lesser Shadows. We only have one spell available to us right now. And so we have to go into the tomb. Our only other option is to sneak past the Yetis and then kite them. Or sneak into the Yeti area and kite through that. I don't want to... If you were going to kite Yetis... If you were going to kite Yetis as your strategy, you just kite these Yetis. So that's not the play. The play here is to go into that tomb and check it out. I remember from the last time I played it, there's a ton of undead in that tomb. I think another thing we can do actually. No, I'm not sure this would work. I was thinking about resting. And getting enemy, maybe more Lesser Shadows, but you probably get Tundra Yetis is what you get. So you just flat out cannot rest in the Vale of Shadows. You must do. If I can get level 7, that would give me access to more spell slots, and then we got, maybe a Sanctuary and a Doom. Right, but we really need 2 Sanctuaries and a Doom. 1 Sanctuary to get past the Yetis, 1 Sanctuary to get through them, past them a second time, right? And that tomb is full of skeletons. The only thing I can think of is to pull all the skeletons outside, and then, just try and take them down. They're susceptible to crushing damage. I'm pretty sure they get armor class negative modifiers to their armor class, a penalty to their armor class, I should say, when being a target of crushing damage, like our Morningstar. There are some shadows that come back. There is one spot in the east part of the Vale, pretty close to the main dungeon in this area. Look at this. I mean, just look at this. All right. You could back up maybe here, say, and you'd have a retreat avenue and maybe a 3-on-1. But let's just be frank and clear with this, So I think that you're just gonna have to have the guts to shoot an arrow at a zombie, run away, retreat to Lothair, come back and see who's outside. I think that's what the play is here. I think we're gonna do that. Shoot an arrow at the zombie and get the F out of Dodge, man. Everyone. If this skeleton is the only one that follows me, the only one that's here when I get back, I'm fine with that. We can take him down. I don't want to fight him here because of the fact that the zombies and the other skeletons might be following. That would totally ruin any chance of winning if the other skeletons and zombies followed him. At least I think it would. I really don't want to see, for certain and find out. I'd rather just go back there and have that one skeleton, hit myself with a protection from evil, and as far as spells go, what spell to have access to, I think it's Doom. Not that Doom is going to be, any great shakes for
It shall be done.
A big group, right? But I think that one-on-one doesn't get any better than Doom. This is reliable and practical. I know I I'm repeating myself.
Very well.
And there's a principle in software development. Do not repeat yourself. DRY, dry. You want to write dry code. Code can be very dry. But you just don't want to repeat yourself. If you're repeating yourself, you should, in software, you should make that procedure into a function, or a loop. Right? I remember one time in undergrad in my first computational physics class, one of our first assignments covered for loops, and I swear to you there was a student that he just hard coded it. It was pretty bad, honestly. That guy was known as a bit of a nonce.
Forward.
So no undead here. I'm really hoping. We sadly don't have the room to take a one-on-one. But I would consider taking a 2-on-1 against skeletons if I absolutely had to. But there actually is room right here to take a 1-on-1. Maybe that's the play. Can we take a 1-on-1? That's the play, man. We got it. We got to take a 1-on-1. We hit it on 15. What does he hit on? I haven't seen him hit yet. We got this. We got this, man. This is actually practical and reliable. He hit on 16. That's okay. We're high rolling. I don't know why we're rolling so high. But this is the third enemy in a row we've been able to deal with. Now, that's kind of rough. It's fine. Take him down, brother. He misses on a 14. That's really good for us. I gotta run. I gotta outrun these guys. Just dump the aggro.
Agreed.
Let's just go back and see where they are. Okay, we have to rest.
It shall be done.
I want to see something. Is that a 1-on-1? Could I take a 1-on-1 here? Probably not. Our protection from evils run out. Yeah. Anyways,
Agreed.
I think we can do this. I'm actually going to go so far. I'm just excited. I'm just excited, chat. I'm excited that. I'm excited. Whoever is watching this, I am excited. The Undead Hunter has a reliable and practical run. We can get to level 9, clearing the Vale of Shadows easily. And once we get to level 9, we're going to go straight to Heart of Winter. Alright, hopefully we need to have the money to buy 2 more invisibility potions, at least 1 more. We need 2 invisibility potions because unfortunately the ass clenching has not ended. Alright, there's going to be an ass clenching moment in Heart of Winter.
Agreed.
Heal back up to full. Now, I didn't use Doom. We didn't use Doom actually in that last fight. I'm thinking about Magical Stone. It's guaranteed damage. It's not necessarily going to be a bunch of damage. But just the fact that we don't have time for Doom, we have to get to that stopgap, and we have to, set up a 1-on-1 against the Skellies. So we're going to see how Magical Stone performs. I'm going to go out on a limb and say another limb and say that we could probably even 2v1. We probably could 2v1 Skellies. I don't know about zombies. Zombies are probably going to be a little bit tougher because they're not susceptible to crushing damage. Don't quote me on that, right? I just know that armors in the game, like for example, if I look at Splint Mail, armor class is 4, but it gives you a bonus versus piercing damage and missile damage, and a 2 armor class bonus versus crushing damage. Right, so our armor class is a little bit lower than it seems. Hit him with the protection from evil. And we're just going to head right through here. Maybe we want to be a little bit back. We got a zombie on our hands. So we got a zombie on our hands. That's okay. I want to see how we do against zombies. Oh, we got this other fool that's hitting us. That's not good. What are we hitting him on? High rolls. 15's a hit. That's not bad. I don't think I can 2v1 a zombie. Oh, hit him on a 13. I spoke too soon, apparently. I need maybe two more big hits, one more big hit, and then we're gonna kite this guy out. Dude. This guy's an animal, man. Are you serious right now? You're telling me a zombie is not evil. That's what you're telling me, game? The zombie is not evil? It's okay. We have a chance. Dude, I'm actually really frustrated right now. None of these units are evil. Are you kidding me right now? Are you serious? That was, I'm not gonna lie, that was fortunate. How are those enemies not evil, dude? They're undead. I mean, I know the whole argument, undead are neutral, right? They're not evil, any more evil than nature is evil, right? Death isn't evil. But undead are kind of unnatural if you think about it. Unless you come at it from the perspective of it's just another death, state of death, right? It's a state of undeath. But is undeath any less natural than death is? I don't know. They're a convenient villain in any case. Okay, so we managed to do that. Looks like Magic Stone is definitely the way to go, in my opinion. Wait. Right, Magical Stone. I mean, we did kind of high roll the zombie, but whatever, I'll take it. 19, that was big damage. That is just total nonsense that we can't smite evil.
Of course.
I mean, as a fighter mage cleric of good alignment, you can summon a chaotic evil creature. You can summon, you know, a pit fiend with gate. One thing that I wish Icewind Dale did that Baldur's Gate does is the pit fiends. You can get a lot more than just the same standard picture. Oh, you're right here. Okay, sir. Let's find out if this works. No running. Big hit. I like starting out with a big hit. That's good. That's fine. That's not a problem. They're really not evil. But I swear goblins were like that too. Let's just see what happens. Nope. Nothing happens. Alright, Lothair, I need you to start hitting, dude. 13 on him. 13 being a miss, it's not good enough, man. It's just not good enough. We're gonna have to go back and heal after this anyways. 2260. We would be like 90 experience away from
At once.
yeah, we would be like 90 experience away from leveling up. So an idea after we kill this next skeleton, well, we can just kill the skeleton and the zombie. We can definitely 1v1 a zombie. That zombie was pretty lackluster, if you ask me, and it's susceptible to missile damage as well, so we can just kite it backwards. In any case, very nice. This is good. This is good. We have found a reliable and practical Undead Hunter.
Of course.
Run. He can clear the Vale of Shadows. Enough of it, at least. The Undead Hunter can clear enough of the Vale of Shadows that they can hit level 7. Don't want to get ahead of myself. And then that'll give us an extra Sanctuary spell. An extra spell slot. In fact, with this guy's Wisdom, it might be higher than that. I think he'll get bonus spells. I don't have the table memorized, so I can't tell you for certain, but I'm pretty sure you should get more. I think you should get +2 level 1 spells here, accounting for the Wisdom bonus. Oh, they're not even evil, so what am I doing protection from evil for? What am I even doing protection from evil for? I need there to be a zombie right here, and I need that skeleton to not be able to attack me. But he's going to be able to attack me. So we're going to focus him, actually. And now we wait. 14 is a miss. I don't like that. I don't like 14 being a miss, quite frankly. Now, I know you might be saying, well, why not put on a large shield and make yourself a little bit tankier, right? But the problem with that is we really need to be hitting. We need that extra attack per round. If I'm not able to kill the skeleton here, it's a little bit unfortunate. I think we need to pick a better place to hold, but I think it actually might be fine. Big hit. I need one more big hit, dude. Got him. Alright, let's just see what we can do against the zombie. You know, I didn't really see the zombie doing much, to be honest. I think they do 1d6 slashing damage. 18's a hit. 12 is a hit. We could probably win this. We might have to kite backwards a little bit. Nice. Oh, buddy. I can taste it. I can taste it. This zombie's dead. This zombie's so dead. God, I love how crappy zombies are. Take him down, brother. Squeeze the round off. Take this zombie down. Take him down. Please. Got him. Alright, we're going to get back to the evening shade before we cash in this level up. All we have to do is get level 9. If we get level 9, then we can get to Heart of Winter, and we can get... You know, honestly... Nope, you stay right there, Yeti. Why is this Yeti doing this to me, dude? Honestly, we don't even need 2 invisibility potions in Heart of Winter. We just have to be a little bit... I don't know if we could run. So here's the thing about Heart of Winter, is you can get 500,000 experience for just talking in the beginning, and actually a little bit more than that if you do all the quests in Lonely Wood. Just from the Barbarian camp alone, you can get 500,000 experience. You might need some attributes, intelligence for some of that experience. I'm not really sure. But if you just kind of have a philosophical debate with Wilfdane, if you talk your way out of getting killed, attacked by Angar, you can do it. And then the Burial Isle is another 1.5 million. $1.5 million for doing two things. One, for getting to Lothair, and then two, for getting Wolfdean's tribal insignia to Lothair. So let's cash in that level up. Saving throws reduced. Fake out. Oh my god, did we really not get additional priest spells? Oh my god, we didn't get additional priest spells. Well, that sucks. And we have to get another 75,000 experience. Okay, I might have spoken too soon. I'm afraid we're gonna have to fight some Yetis, chat. I'm afraid we're gonna have to fight some Yetis. We might be able to with Doom. We might be able to fight a Yeti with Doom. They just deal so much damage, that's the problem. That's the singular problem with fighting Yetis with Doom, is how much damage they deal. They deal a lot more damage. Granted, they also don't have the problem that Lesser Shadows have, where they curse you every freaking time they attack. I'm disappointed that skeletons and zombies aren't evil. Doesn't make any sense. I thought they were. Maybe these aren't. Maybe some of them are. We'll have to check. But hey, we can clear out this tomb. We can clear out all of the tombs that we can reach, at least. You're not evil. Boggles my mind. We need to be careful. There are traps in here. Fortunately, we're immune to hold. Hold will kill you so fast on a solo run. Doesn't matter how powerful your character is, if they get held, it's instant. It's CI in a death sentence. This is the sole reason, not the sole reason, but a big part of the reason why we went with crushing damage. Alright, so check what we got. Antidote, let's look at this. This potion appears to neutralize any poison of which the imbiber is currently suffering the effects. Although the color seems strange somehow, that's telling you that it's not good. Don't drink that potion. Dexterity, we don't need that. That's money. This is money. This is money. There are traps in here. I think we only got one of them. I'm pretty sure we only pulled one. That's good. There, if it goes down, we are high rolling. This guy rolls high, man. 14 hitting, that's good. That means it's a 35% chance to hit, I'm pretty sure. 30% chance to hit. 35% chance we hit on 13. Hit on a 12. 40% chance to hit, at least hit on 11. We have a 45% chance to hit these dudes. So this is not luck. This is absolutely reliability. I'm really curious. Will you do anything? Oh my god, what? Dude, are you serious? Are you seeing this? That's amazing. I'm not even gonna complain. I'm just not even gonna complain about that. We're gonna use up our arrows here. We are soloing, we are doing this, we are absolutely taking the skeleton down just with arrows. If it's not moving after us, we're not moving after it, we're just going to shoot it with arrows. That's the safe play, that's the right play. This might take a while, but, I mean, we're hitting it pretty frequently, which is nice. 40% chance to hit. At least, I think it's probably a 40% chance to hit. Dude, this guy's a beast. Looking at these rolls, I have to think there's some kind of luck factor in play here, because this is absurd. This is just absurd. How many above 12 rolls did we get in a row? Like 7? That's crazy. There are traps in here. Okay, whatever. We'll meet him at the entrance. magic stone. That thing's hitting for big damage, honestly, too. I don't want to talk out of my ass, but I kind of look at these rolls and I'm just like, there has to be some sort of luck factor. These are some crazy high rolls. That magic stone, we haven't rolled a magic stone that's not double digits. And it's a 46, right? It's not supposed to be double digits like that all the time. Those are high rolls if you look at the probability in just a uniform manner. Alright, so, you know, we could probably keep investigating, but I know there are traps in that tomb, and that's really kind of tempting fate. 86,000 experience. I don't know how many. I haven't run the numbers on this place. I'm afraid there's definitely not going to be enough experience in that tomb, but I think we can deal with a 100 Yeti at a time if we doom them. Yeah, I think if we doom them, we can deal with 100 Yeti at a time. We might want to go ahead and try that. But they deal a lot of damage. That's the scary part, is how much damage the Tundra Yetis deal. 22 damage, you know, that's a ton of damage. And also, let's sell. Let's sell what we got.
Of course.
Or we can wait. We don't need to buy anything right now. Alright. Full health. I want to clear out that tomb, but I also want to see how a Tundra Yeti fight goes. Because we're not going to be meaningfully stronger than this. You know, this is... We might be able to like afford a potion of heroism or something that could help us, but we can't rely on potions of heroism. We can't rely on potions for this. I need you to get this off, man. 4 is a miss, that's okay. Alright, whatever, let's stand here and fight him and see how it goes. I don't know what the Yeti's damage roll is. It must be 1d12 or something like that. So if we get lucky, we can beat this guy, I think. If he hits me one more time, I'm just gonna run away and bow him down. We need a couple more hits like that. Alright, we gotta leave. Oh my god, if this townsperson gets us killed, I'm gonna be so mad at him. Fortunately, Yetis are kind of slow. I think we can kill this Yeti. But we cannot let him get another shot, another hit on us. That is a death sentence. I hate this fucking Yeti. We gotta duck into Gross Equipment Shop. I shouldn't have run this way. Dude, you've got to shoot faster than that. Holy crap. Nice! Yep, that's called the juke. That is called the juke, my friends.
Victory.
I was hoping that was going to be what happened. So, okay, looks like we got a stable cycle, stable circuit. I hate when he just waits there. You've got to fire that bow. How am I picking this bad of a moment? He's going down in a couple more hits. I mean, maybe we can just run around here. That might be safer than juking into Gross Equipment Shop. I am a little worried about the other Yeti getting coupled into this. Fire the bow. Fire the damn bow, dude. That's like 4 times out of the last, like, 7 shots that round timer, you know. If I'm running, You get off one more. This guy really rolls like a crazy madman. Got him! Yeti pelts. Okay. So we can kill a Yeti in a timely manner. We didn't even get Doom off, you know? With Doom off, we could probably melee that Yeti down. We probably could melee the Yeti down if we got Doom off. Okay, so yeah, this is reliable, this is practical. Might not be the most exciting thing in the world to run, to watch, but the exciting part about this is the thought of victory, the thought of accomplishing this run. Let's be honest, the Undead Hunter is not a top tier class for this. They can do it, but I would put them in B tier. You know, I'd say S tier is Fighter Mage Cleric. I'd say S tier is Ranger Cleric. Cleric Ranger is definitely an S tier. And then I'd say A tier is Druid. A tier is Fighter Druid. And I'd say B tier, you're starting to get into the Paladin. You know, you might even say A tier is Beastmaster. You might put Beastmaster in A tier. I'm just not sure, to be honest. Dang it, I gotta go back. I forgot to get Doom.
Of course.
And we need to get Doom off on this Yeti because I don't really fancy fighting another one. I might just roll the dice. I know he's over here somewhere. There he is. Did I actually put Magic Stone in? I put Magic Stone in. Whatever. It didn't even hit. Oh, did I cancel it somehow? Whatever, man. That's embarrassing. That's silly. It's right next to it, so there's there's the reason why. Look at that Yeti. He's just walking on like a Yeti. So he's not in a great spot. But what'll happen is we're gonna fight him, hit him with Doom, fight him in melee, kite him back up to Aldwin, juke past him.
Onward.
If we don't beat him, that's what we're gonna do. See if we get it off. Got it off. Alright, so this is essentially giving us a +2 bonus to our armor class. He hits on a 16, that's fine, 20% chance to hit. Hits on a 14, he's got a 30% chance to hit. Misses on a 12, that's great. What's our chance to hit? We miss on a 12. So we're not actually that much better off than he is. We might even be worse off, dude. How are we getting this? How are we getting this slapped, man? How is this Yeti this freaking lucky, dude? God, I hate Yetis.
Forward.
What do you mean I can't rest it this time? Is there a Yeti in here, man? Better not be no stinking Yeti in there. What do we do? Do we hit him with a command? Let's try command out. Doom. I don't know about Doom. Maybe that Yeti got really lucky. I don't know. I also don't know what's going to be waiting for us. Oh, of course, Snowdrift in. What am I talking about, man? What am I talking about? We're fine. We just snowdrift the Yetis. Dude, what was I even on about? I should remember that. Oh, whatever, it's not a big deal. We just snowdrift these Yetis. Easy, easy life. I was thinking about the Yetis in the past because they're the bigger problem. We just snowdrift these fools. That's how you do it. You separate the Yetis and then you snowdrift them. And you cast Bless on yourself before coming out here. That's what you do. I really need you to start hitting him, Lothair. He's got a 35% chance to hit. I don't know what our chance to hit is. At least a 35% chance to hit. That's what he's got. We gotta start thinking about heading inside, so we're just gonna get near the entrance. I'm not comfortable with that. He could take us down from there. And there's no reason to risk it. Just snowdrift him. Just snowdrifting some Yetis. Hit him with a bless because I want to get around him. I don't want to do between me and the door if I have to make a quick exit. We miss on a 14 and on a 12. That's not good. At best, we have a 35% chance to hit then. We miss on a 14, so at best we have a 25% chance to hit. Yep, 25% chance to hit. That's what we got. Under Bless, right? Take that Yeti down. Take that Yeti down, sir. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to just head back to the pass now. And I want to make a point to be explicit about this, that we cannot do that. That we can, with, you know, a place to rest in the same fundamental area, same base area, we can take on a Tundra Yeti one-on-one. But we can't do that in the Vale of Shadows. You'd have to try and rest in a crypt, which means skeletons would appear. So our best bet, this is a little bit cheesy, it's a little bit, dare I say, boring, but our best bet is probably to just grind skeletons in one of the crypts. If you try resting in a crypt, you will not get Yetis appear. Yetis will only appear out here. But skeletons are easy, man. Although the worry for me is if we have ghasts appear. Not because ghasts are technically all that bad, they actually give us more experience. Because arguably we might even want ghasts.
Very well.
Now I gotta be careful here. I know there's traps. I'm pretty sure they just hit you for some damage. They might poison you. If they poison me, that's bad because I don't have antidotes. So I might actually want to go buy an antidote from our friend Oswald Fiddlebender. I think that's what I'm going to do before I continue on. Okay, so the skeleton, you know, hit us for 16. That's all it can do. It's got a long sword. This one looks like it has a battle axe. 1d8 times 2. 16 is the most it can do. And 16 is just our, you know, top end roll as well, but our bottom is 10. Oh, what the fuck? What are you doing here, dude? What is this carrion crawler doing here, man? What the fuck? Where did it come from? What the fuck? I mean, I'm not too worried about it because it's just scary that it can hold you. It's not undead. So that concerns me. Also, it's just gross, man. It's so gross looking. Look at how gross that thing looks. I can't get help, so I'm not worried. But that thing hits like a... That thing hits often, and it hits a lot. It's hit us. Are you stuck? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful sight. That's a beautiful sight. Alright, so we're going to finish this stupid thing off. You're just neutral, aren't you? Yeah, I thought it was. Thirteen's a miss. That means we have at best a 30% chance to hit. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah, 35% chance to hit. I'm off by 5, but 16 is a miss. That's really bad. That means at best we have a 20% chance to hit. That's really bad. Okay, 19's a hit, so we got at worst a 10% chance to hit. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? 18, really? We have a 15% chance to hit this thing? That means it has negative 8 armor class. This thing has a negative 8 armor class. That's terrible. And you saw how it was manhandling us. It probably has 3 attacks per round, is my guess. This is the part of the video where you might want to skip this. You might want to skip this, chat. Or viewers. You might want to skip this, viewers. I call you chat. This is going to take a while. I'm actually going to look up how much how much HP and this thing's stats with near infinity. Carrion crawler. So there's an entry in Near Infinity called Mutated Crawler, and it's the only thing I can find that makes sense. Number of attacks per round, this is crazy. It gets 4 attacks per round, and that is without Heart of Fury bonuses that give you an additional attack per round. This thing gets 5 attacks per round. If you try and melee this thing on Heart of Fury, and its Thaco is 15, so it probably has... That's its base Thaco, so let's assume that it gets minus 5 Thaco. Alright. That means it's going to hit your character about half the time, and with 5 attacks per round, you're going to be getting hit 2 to 3 times per round on average. And if you don't save versus death at any point, you die because it's going to hold you, and it's going to perma hold you, and it's just going to tickle you to death. Right? I'm an Undead Hunter, so I'm immune to a hold, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, armor class neutral AC 3. That means it's probably got negative 8 armor class minus 11. How much HP does this thing have? 200. It has 200 hit points. 200 hit points. But it's almost down because we have a composite longbow. Now, this isn't the wisest course of action. I'm absolutely aware of that. No, what am I doing? Just leave. Just leave. Just leave, man. Just go back to Kolahar, grab an antidote from Oswald, selling those crappy potions.
It shall be done.
Go back, heal the full, and clear the rest of that tomb out. So in this game, the worrisome traps are traps that disease you, traps that poison you, traps that can petrify you, disintegrate you, cast, a death spell like Disintegrate, right, on you, Stinking Cloud traps, Cloud Kill traps.
Of course.
We're actually going to go see if we can get a better deal from Girth. And we want to sell that luck spell. That's what we want to do, but we're going to stop by Mon Swa Conlin and sell him our studded leather armor and probably the large shield. The large shield was a good pickup. It was a good pickup for when we didn't have 2 weapons style. It's just kind of free, you know?
Very well.
Not really free because it costs a little bit. Oh, that's like so not worth it to sell. The Yeti pelts are, but we want to collect more Yeti pelts because they depreciate. Let's go see if Girth will buy everything from us. I think he might. He'll give us better prices too. Maybe not the potions. We might have to just take Oswald's. You know what Oswald will give us for them.
It shall be done.
What do you have for sale? More like, what are you going to buy? Yep, let's do it. Nope, I didn't think so. Yeah, he won't buy the studded leather armor. He won't buy the scroll. That's okay. We'll just have to take what we can get for them and grab ourselves an antidote. Because the problem is, I don't have, you know, first of all, I don't think I get lay on hands as an undead hunter.
Forward.
And I don't think I get cure disease either, right? So if I get poisoned or diseased, and it is possible to get poisoned or diseased, although I'm more worried about.
Forward.
There's a few traps I remember that I know of, where you spawn a bunch of skeletons and a stinking cloud. I'm worried about that one, so I'm probably going to prepare Sanctuary. I'm probably going to prepare a Sanctuary spell here.
It shall be done.
And just walk around tripping them. There's also a ton of arrow traps in this game, some of which don't usually a trap. When you trip it, it goes away. The really nasty ones that will happen for typically static charge traps, which, you know, glyph of warding traps. Those will go away, usually. But there are a lot of arrow traps that don't. Elemental arrow traps, poison arrow traps, acid arrow traps. The ones that are most concerning are the poison arrow traps, because if you have poison on you and you have no way of curing it, you can put yourself, you know, that can give you lethal, you know, like if I got poisoned right now, I'd probably die, honestly. Oops, extra rest. Alright, so we're going to grab a Sanctuary spell here. And we are close to, I mean, we're not that close, right? We're close to clearing out that tomb. Sorry, we gotta go to Oswald. Gotta go to Oswald. Let's just stop by Conlin and sell him the studded leather armor. We might as well. We picked it up.
It shall
Might as
be
well
done.
get rid of it. Oops, that was had my finger off by one there.
At once.
They give us a little bit of money, enough to get an antidote. Alright, now we're going to head back, and what we're going to do is we're going to sanctuary our way through the rest of that tomb, just to see what's there and trip any traps that are there. There is one tomb in particular I'm thinking of where there's a stinking cloud trap, and what happens when you trip it is a bunch of skeletons also spawn, and so it's a really, you know, evil way
Forward.
to catch you. I think in this tomb there isn't anything like that, although there are a few traps. I'm pretty sure there's like maybe a magical halberd in here. Maybe a potion of genius as well, although I'm also not sure about that. We don't need potions of genius. I believe... Oh, hey, buddy. Let's take you down. It's good to be back fighting undead. I think the major danger in this, too, is the carrion crawler. That's kind of what's up here is there's a big old carrion crawler. Alright, that was chef's kiss. Okay, so there's a couple more skeletons, that's good. I actually really like how many skeletons there are here. Yep, there's a trap, 24 damage taken, that was nasty. And I think there's one more over here too. Stinking cloud trap, I am so glad that I have Sanctuary up. But good lord, we need to get out of this stinking cloud, man. That is risky. Alright, yeah, I don't even want to get close to that thing. If you trip that trap, and that's not the one I was thinking of, there's another one. If you trip that trap, and you didn't have Sanctuary up, or Sanctuary went down, it's over, it's GG. It's a good game, you know? That's okay if we don't kill this skeleton. Okay, we're out of here. Oh my god, dude, you cannot die to this thing. We're just gonna leave and come back. It's okay, we
Agreed.
we got those straps tripped. We know how many more skeletons are left in there, and there's one more treasure depot. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear the rest of it out, and we're just gonna rest. We're just gonna grind for level 8 in there, get our more spells. I'm pretty sure we get more first level spells at that point, and that will allow us to have a lot more freedom. We can sanctuary through those yetis and maybe find some more skeletons to beat up. I don't really want to fight any more shadows at this point, to be honest with you. Shadows are kind of frustrating to deal with because of the stacking bad luck they give you. And so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to find a way to get to another big tomb of skeletons and just beat the crap out of them. Now, of course, we have to be able to sanctuary to the tomb, beat up skeletons, and then here's the problem, okay? Or the issue. We need to get enough distance between us and the skeletons without running into Tundra Yetis or getting trapped. That's not a non-trivial requirement. That we can get a sanctuary off and get the F out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is going to be a little bit, yeah, I would say a little bit scary, honestly. I don't want to lose this guy. I've sunk almost 4 hours into this, man. This dude has a reliable and practical run. And that's the other part of this, is that he's got a reliable and practical run, okay, going, possible, and so if he were to die, I would be compelled to do this again at some level, you know? I want to get an Ironman completed with this man. I don't know why I'm coughing so much, probably just a dry throat, lack of water, talking a lot. When you're a software engineer, you don't talk this much every day. Maybe to a rubber duck, if you need to debug something. Alright, so we got at worst a 40% chance of hitting him. 35, what is it? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 40% chance of hitting him. That means we do a lot of damage, actually, to this guy. I should have had magical stone equipped. So, you know what? I'm going to try something cheeky here. Of course, I'm going to rest near the entrance. But we are going to... we're going to start resting in this cave. I don't want to fight both of those skeletons. But I might have to. Kite him back near to the entrance. I don't want to risk this skeleton chasing me down. And honestly, kite the man outside. Set up here. A little bit further. Honestly, the fact that this gap is here makes all the difference. If it weren't for this gap, we would not be able to have killed that carrion crawler. Just straight up, we would not have won that fight. It had too much. It would have too much HP, too many attacks per round. It hit us too frequently. 5 attacks per round is no joke. It ain't no joke. That's Ronnie Coleman. All right, I need you to kill this skeleton really fast, man. I need you to get rid of him before he hits you again, because if he hits you again, I'm gonna have to run. I just need one more. You got a 40% chance at worst to hit. Nice. All right, back to Lothair we go. We don't have enough HP to safely. Because the other thing, remember, if we rest in that cave and we get out here, we start somewhere around here. Well, we have a very short window of time to wheel our way out of there. You know. Grab that magical stone. Rest again, and we just repeat. Imagine if we weren't.
Of course.
So, first of all, let's consider the fact if we were a vanilla paladin, okay? We would have a much less. I would even go so far as to say this wouldn't be reliable and practical with a vanilla paladin, because you're just not going to be able to fight those shadows. You have to be able to kill those shadows. And without the massive bonuses to hit and damage that you get against them as an Undead Hunter, you're not. They're going to curse you into the ground, and you're just not. It's just not going to work, man. All right, so you have to be an Undead Hunter to make it work as a paladin. Now, imagine if we were a fighter, a vanilla fighter. All right, a vanilla fighter has no hope here. They just don't. You don't have the gold to heal yourself. You have no source of personal sustain. A barbarian does. So a barbarian is about the only fighter kit that can do this.
It shall be done.
Let's start off with this magical stone. And then run from the entrance. Alright, nice. A 13 hit. That means at worst we have a 40% chance of hitting this guy. Did I see a 12 hit? If a 12 hit, that means it's a 40, at worst a 45% chance of hitting. Yeah, I saw a 12 hit. Yeah, so we're just giving that dude the business, man. That was a high roll, to be fair, but we just give skeletons the business at this point. I don't care that we give you the business. We're going to kite you back to the entrance. Take him down. Okay, he misses on 11. On an 11, that means at best he has a 45% chance to hit. What he did is on he crit us. That's okay. Ooh, left hand roll. Very nice. Left hand strike. Very nice. Now, granted, our left is terrible compared to our right, but we're giving this dude the business. That's kind of morbid. I didn't mean to click on that. Icewind Dale is not a Sunshine and Rainbows game. This game is like full of stuff like that, you know. Wait till you see Dragon's Eye. Dragon's Eye is like, good lord. Messed up, man. Dragon's Eye is so messed up. Just give him the business. Give him the business. Oh, that's not good. He's got a two-handed sword. We gotta get out of here.
Very well.
What's he hitting us on? 17s? Two 17s? Alright, we're gonna stand here, we're gonna fight him until he hits us one more time. Alright, we have to get out of here. Run! Oh my god! Can you kill it? I'll give you one more shot.
Your life is forfeit.
Nope, we're gone. That's unfortunate.
It shall be done.
I know he stopped moving because I clicked on the composite longbow. Alright, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to change this dude. Okay, here's a change. A change is happening. No longer Sir Lothair. He is becoming Arthas. I'm going to go find a portrait of Arthas, and this guy is becoming Arthas. Because nobody knows or cares who Sir Lothair is, dude. Nobody gives a shit about Sir Lothair. Alright? It's got to be some pop culture icon to get actual views. So this dude's becoming Arthas. Next episode,
At once.
it's the same character. All I'm going to do is change the portrait. That's all I'm going to do, is change the portrait. Arthas from Warcraft 3. That's who this guy's becoming. He's an Undead Hunter. Isn't it ironic that Arthas would be an Undead Hunter? Now, granted, I don't know the exact timeline, you know, when did Warcraft 3 come out? When did Star Wars Episode 1 come out, The Phantom Menace? But if you look at if you look at the prequels, okay, the Star Wars prequels, it's literally basically Anakin and Uther are literally Obi-Wan and Arthas. You know, the parallels between those two characters is just, look, uninjured skeletons. So yeah, that explains why we can't fight these Yetis. We can't even fight the Yetis by hiding them and resting in this tomb because it's not reliable. Skeletons will appear, and that we would end up dying in that case, more than likely. Dude, you have got to take this dude down. Okay, skeleton misses on a 13. That's good. Okay, that's good. We hit on a 13. So we definitely have the upper hand in this fight. We definitely win this fight so hard. And, got him. Very nice. Two-handed sword. So he does 1d10 times 2. That's kind of terrifying, if you ask me, to be honest. I mean, you saw we took 18 damage at some points. That's pretty serious damage. Is that it? Have we cleared this? I don't think we've cleared this corridor fully. So let's just try and fight him here. It does make me a little nervous to do this. Our health is a little bit low. He does hit a little bit hard, 1d8. Yeah, he can deal some pretty significant damage. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get some Kaita Rooney going. Nope, I need you to shoot faster than that. Arthas.
God's verdict is sworn. It shall be done.
Alright, now we're going to take a stand here. Excellent. Excellent idea. Great execution. This niche holds a stone statue of a robed figure. It is in a remarkably good condition compared to the rest of the crypt. Interesting. I believe that the robed figure is implied to be Merkel, the god of death. And so I'm trying to remember how this goes. They call them the Dead Three: Merkel, Bane, and Baal. Merkel is the god of death. Baal is the god of murder, which is messed up beyond belief, if you ask me. And he's also dead, which is a major part of Baldur's Gate 2. We can probably take one more good hit, and then we gotta run. And that's actually where I'm gonna just kite the student back, because I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous here. We could easily have a big hit and then a mechanical failure which causes a death. I don't want to have Arthas die, man. Alright, so I feel a little bit safe. Just hit him. So, that probably takes care of that tomb. I believe that tomb is clear now. We're going to heal just in case there's another skeleton I'm forgetting about, but I'm pretty sure that tomb is clear. And we're just going to go here, we're going to rest, and we're going to heal up, and we're going to go back to that tomb, and what we're going to do is we're going to run some experiments and do some grinding. We're going to experiment with the frequency at which enemies occur when we're resting in that tomb. Off the top of my head, I actually don't know. I hope they appear. They should appear. They really should appear.
Forward.
And we'll just grab a magical stone here. And what we'll do is we just need 30,000 experience for level 8, and level 8 will get us more spell levels. I'm almost certain of that. It'll get us more spell levels. I can evaluate. I can actually check on that. Icewind Dale, Paladin progression, Paladin spell progression. Yep. No, it actually doesn't happen until level 10. And they get a second level spell. Okay, so this is really throwing a wrench in my plan, but the plan might be to just grind up to level 9. We only need level 9. At level 9 we can get to the expansion. Wow, dude, that actually totally sucks. Wow. What a joke, man. What a joke. Paladins and Ranger spellcasting is a total joke, but it's just good enough, you know? Wow, that's also a joke. What a freaking joke. Alright, well, we're going to try resting here. I want to see what happens. I need to get some more enemies. Alright, so 1 for 1, 1 for 2, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4, 5 for 5. Can we safely rest in here? If we can safely rest in this tomb, Tomb 1 is what I'll call it, then we can actually fight Yetis. Now, what my concern is that resting is based on how weak you are. Because if we are like 20 HP and the percent chance of getting an encounter jumps to like 80% or something, or even 50%, even to be 20%, it still wouldn't be reliable. I think it might be safe to rest in here. It's safe enough that we really need to assume that it is. We didn't get enough treasure from that last. We didn't get enough treasure for beans, dude. A short bow? Are you serious? That's what we got? We got a short bow? It's ridiculous. Hold on, Chad. I gotta talk to my lawyer. I'll be right back. Good conversation with my lawyer. You know, I shouldn't use that line. That's Dave Yorn's line. I'll have to think of what else to, I'll have to think about what to come up with. What to say if I have to AFK. Now, this is a little bit scary. Where's my sanctuary spell? I guess I didn't rest for it. That's good. Ooh, is the Yeti gonna follow me into the cave? I didn't think about that. Okay, well, I actually know something about Yetis, and what I know about Yetis is that they stop moving if you run away, if you get out of their line of sight. We're gonna have to workshop this. This is gonna take some experimentation to figure out how to get this done consistently. He's hitting us a lot, but he's not hitting us for much. Are you gonna follow me in here, Mr. Yeti? Damn it! Oh my god, he's still following me. Aren't you supposed to drop aggro, dude? Why aren't you behaving like the other Yetis did? This could be bad. That is so bullshit. What I hate is when enemies don't behave consistently. That's what I hate. Look at how the Coldahar Yetis behaved. They dropped aggro when you went out of their line of sight. This guy is not doing that. Oh, because he's not a Tundra Yeti. He's just a Yeti. Okay. Okay. So I'm placated by that. But we have to figure out how to beat him in one shot then. We're just gonna have to figure out a way. Best I can think of is Doom plus healing potions. That's the best I can think of. Oh, we probably also could get to the cave because we're much faster than Yetis, and we can just rest immediately. So that's another thing to think about. I think we'll try that next time. I think what we're going to do is rather than coming back to Lothair and slowing this whole process down, what we're going to do is we're going to just join battle with the Yeti in melee combat, and then we'll just run away from it when things go south, and we will just head straight for that cave. As soon as we get inside, there's no Yeti inside, just rest. I think that should work. So we're actually going to save the Undead Hunter here. Not because we're going to be stopping this video, but because it's just a force of habit, you know? I just like to save at certain points. There's autosave, but autosave that doesn't always get you where you want to be. Remember, we gotta be careful because there's 2 other Yetis somewhere around here. Maybe he's over here. I bet the Yeti's over here. Yep, here he is. Unfortunately, he's not so big that he can't fit through there. Dude, I was worried about that. So we're actually going to try this really quick. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit, if you ask me. How are we going to beat this stupid Yeti, man? He hits pretty frequently. We don't. What I hit on a 19? Maybe they do one. Maybe the Yeti does 1d6. I don't see the Yeti hitting very hard. I just see him hitting very frequently. This is a problem. Yeah, it's a 1d6 Yeti. What do we do? What do we do? Do we just sneak past the Yetis? We might just sneak past the Yetis, honestly. They'll reset to their positions, whatever position they're tied to. I think that guy got tied to that spawn point outside of that tomb. Because we kited him in there. And so I think what we can do is we can just probably pull the Yetis over there, find another tomb
It shall be done.
to clear out. I think that's what we just do. We need Sanctuary for this.
Forward.
That's the play, viewers. That's the play, chat. Let's go see how the other Yetis are doing. I think they should be in the same positions that they were in. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary first because I actually want to. This could be a little dangerous. This could be a little bit dangerous. So he doesn't know we're here. So I'm gonna go in this cave and I'm gonna rest. I want to try something. It really sucks that we can't get a rest off and that this guy is a different AI than the Tundra Yeti's had. I wish he was a Tundra Yeti. But I get that, he's a wild Yeti from a flavor perspective. It makes more sense. So here's another Yeti. And there's a tomb this way, so we should head this way. I just want to get out of his line of sight. Alright, so what do we do here, man? This is actually kind of difficult. The problem is we pull this shadow and now we have to deal with this Yeti. Alright? This is a difficult problem. We might just pull the shadow, honestly. I'm hesitant to move past this shadow because, the big issue there is more shadows, right? I could easily become hemmed in here. And if I become hemmed in, this is a GG. Honestly, this is straight up GG if that happens. And I can't go into the tomb. I know there's a tomb this way. I can't go in there. Sanctuary's not going to last much longer. I cannot reliably rest in the Vale. Yetis will appear. They will appear. It will happen. I don't like it, but I really feel like we have to kill the Yeti up here. I really feel like we have to do that. I just think that's the play. We just do the same procedure, man. We just fight the Yeti. Mono-e-mono. And then kite back, That's just how it is. Now, I'm curious, when is Sanctuary going to run out? Can I get... Okay, just there. Okay. That's good to know. They don't hit that hard. They hit pretty often, but they don't hit that hard. The problem is, I don't hit very often at all. This guy's got like a 45% chance to hit me. Maybe even a 50% chance. I'm just getting spanked, dude. I just can't fight this Yeti. I could kite him around, but I just can't fight him. Maybe with Doom. Oh, that's actually really bad. This is just what we're gonna have to do here. We're just gonna have to kill the Yeti with arrows, man. There's no... Ooh. Hello? That's what I was looking for. Okay, we got this. I'm honestly gonna go with Bless. That's actually what I'm gonna do. Okay, reliable practical strategy achieved. Walk up there, smack the crap out of the Yeti. Run away from it. Where are you, Yeti? Run away from it until we can rest. Repeat. We got this. This is easy. It's not easy, but it's straightforward. He doesn't hit that hard, he just hits pretty frequently. And we do not. We don't hit frequently at all. So we're going to deal with the other Yetis in this manner as well. That's just how it's going to be. That's just what needs to happen. There is no other way of doing this. If you tried to walk past the Yeti and fight that shadow, first of all, there's no guarantee you kill the shadow in one round, in one instance of combat, one engagement. And so you just don't have any way to get past the Yeti reliably. The Yeti will probably take you from behind. You've got this Yeti to worry about as well. This is reliable and practical, chat. This is reliable and practical, dear viewer. We can do this. The Undead Hunter, Sir Arthas, not Sir Lothair, has found his way. And this tomb, 100%, as far as I can tell, look, man, I rested 30, 40 times in that tomb. If enemies aren't appearing after 30, 40 rests, they're probably not going to appear. You know, just going to be completely honest. Which is great, actually. That's actually phenomenal. I have to cut and run here in a minute. Come on, start doing something. There we go, Arthas. There we go. 2 shots. Probably cut and run it, I think, sub 40 HP. Or we'll cut and run it. Yeah. Running out of Bless is also a good time to cut and run. No, you moron. Nice, you hit that Yeti. Hit him right in the face, man. Just shoot that Yeti in the face. His face is just... Look at this thing's face, chat. It needs a haircut is what it needs. Looks like a teenage boy. He needs a haircut. Nope. That's good. We're a lot faster than this fool. Now, how come it worked the last time and it's not working this time? Fuck you, Yeti. We'll figure this out. I know you might be like, figure it out, stop attacking it, and just run until it's not chasing you anymore. That's the problem is, I don't know if the Yeti is still chasing me. I know there's a point where it stops chasing me, but I don't know what that point is. That's so annoying. There we go. It stopped. It dumped aggro. I can hear you can hear from the music. Dude, why are my healing spells not being cast? What the F? That was stupid. Time to kill this stupid Yeti. Where is he? My bless is running out. Here he is. Stupid ass Yeti. Let battle be joined. Alright, man, you're under the effects of a bless spell here. You need to be doing more than getting just spanked by a Yeti. That's good. That's good. We need a big hit. We need a big hit. We need a big hit because we got about to cut and run here. God, that sucks. That's so obnoxious. Can I get a big hit, please? Okay. A 14 is a miss. That is such dog shit. The way I see it is because we're faster than the Yeti. Fuck you, Yeti. I'll get better at this. There's like a point where the Yeti stops moving. It like loses you, and you have to understand when it's lost you. Which is not like always easy. Because you can't see it. And if you just stop there and try and rest, God, I hate this thing. God, this Yeti disgusts me. That's a good hit. %25 chance to hit, though. Not exactly what you'd want. I don't know how many attacks per round this thing gets, but it feels like it gets more than I do, and I get 5.5. Yeah, I get 5.5 attacks. So I guess it's probably 3. I hate this Yeti. I despise this Yeti, actually.
God's critical strength.
Can we just get one more big hit in on this Yeti? I just need one big hit, man. Oh my god, dude. Ah! I don't care. I know that he was gonna shoot. I saw it too late. If this Yeti gets on me one more time, I probably die. So I just cannot afford to have that happen. That would be such a huge waste of time if I was to die. I mean, there is a reliable, practical run-in here for the Undead Hunter. This sucks. I'd love for there to be a better way, or to have a consistent way of dropping aggro. Okay, that's good. It's probably one shot away from death. I'm gonna check what the Sync's hit points are in your Infinity. One shot. We just need one shot, man. I'm gonna check the Sync's hit points in your Infinity after this. Because this thing is so tanky. Alright, so I think the way is clear to this Lesser Shadow. Yep, it is. That's nice. Let's do it. I know it's evil. Personal confirmation. Yep, there it is, red. Alright, so it's nice that having level 7 makes this a much easier fight. Those sound effects are the luck charges. It's stacking bad luck on us for like maybe a round at a time, I think probably. Those sound effects are the charges decrementing. There we go. Back in the original luck. I mean, we hit this thing, we have a 50% chance to hit this thing when we don't have bad luck. It can snowball and get bad luck on us, and then get bad luck on us again, and then get bad luck on us again. You know, because bad luck, they don't show you what bad luck does, but it is a real pain in the freaking ass, let me tell you. Let's go up here and let's scout this out a little bit more. Alright, so we know there's one shadow, there's gonna be another shadow, and then a tomb. So there's 2 more shadows. Okay, so we can deal with 2 more shadows. We're close to level 8. Level 8 will give us another boost to our Thaco. It'll give us 14 more hit points. I'm not sure what paladin abilities we'll get. We might not get any. Whatever. Level 10 is when we get access to second level spells. The fact that this strategy is reliable and practical is actually pretty huge, honestly. So yeah, we're going to go with the Doom here. We're just going to try and Doom the Shadow.
Forward.
That'll really help us with fighting it. Because it can be a real pain if it gets a bunch of stacks of bad luck off on you. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling tingles right now because this is reliable. This is practical. It takes time. It takes like it's taking me like 4.5 hours to get to this point, but you can do it honestly, and we're pretty close to getting a Heart of Winter. I'll probably just use Magic Stone, to be honest. It's such a waste if that happens. It's probably pretty likely to happen, too. That's what you're seeing there actually is also the issue with the Druid run. That's why I don't put druids in S tier with fire mage clerics, because druids. So what would a druid do here? A druid could probably maybe. Well, a druid could certainly clear the Vale of Shadows, but I'm saying without summoning animals, what a druid would have to do, and they do this in the early game before they get access to animal summoning 1, is they have to call lightning down. For example, on Half-Sail's Wolf, you have to call lightning down on Wolf, which means you have to get a 9 cast time spell off. That's the max cast time. That means that it takes 9/10 of a round, so about a little over 5 seconds to get the spell off. And that means that an enemy that's not like a slow-ass enemy will get to you in time. And they will get a chance to interrupt your spell casting. Interesting thing to note there is that if you rest too soon, the healing spells don't actually cast. So they're not actually casted on rest, they're casted slightly after rest. Which makes sense, they need to check. Oops. They need to the game needs to check if you actually got the rest off first, and then cast healing spells. Although I have seen them be casted before. I mean, it makes sense because when enemies appear, it makes sense because the message pops up. I'll have to kite it back. I forgot to cast protection from evil on myself. Alright, and so this next tomb, I forget what's in this next tomb. I think I actually remember, I'm pretty sure that there's a ghast somewhere, and a ton of undead. There's a ton of undead in this next tomb. So, what's our plan for dealing with them? We might just want to set up a choke point here. Technically, we can afford to use an invisibility potion. It's a very big deal to use an invisibility potion. We only have access to 3 of them from Oswald. I think there's another one somewhere here in the Vale, but they're extremely valuable resources, invisibility potions. Are you within smiting range, sir? Not quite. Alright. Time for another sanctuary, time to do some scouting. So I believe in this tomb there's a ton of skeletons, and there's also a ghoul, and then somewhere in the area there's a ghast. There's also a bunch of traps. So, you know, that's something to deal with. We'll have to deal with that. Give me a second here, chat. I'm not going to go AFK, but what I am going to do is I do want to check in near infinity really quick, just to see statistics. So let's look at. Oops, bump the mic. Do we have lesser shadow in here? I can't believe that lesser. That is so crap, dude. You're really telling me that I just fought some lesser shadows and there's not an entry for lesser shadows in here? It must be that the game has a way of like downgrading the unit or something like that. Yeah, so shadows aren't anything tough at all. Skeletons. What are skeletons? You're really telling me there's no entry for skeleton? Are you serious right now? What the heck? What am I even looking at, dude? Skeleton warrior is what they're called. We can't even show that in the... There's three types of skeleton warriors. That one doesn't have an experience value, so it must be the wrong one. Wow, there's actually 5 types of them, and it only showed me 3. It's telling me XP value is 0. What nonsense, dude? Alright, it looks like they have about 20 HP. No, it should just be skeleton. It shouldn't be skeleton warrior. It should just be straight up skeleton. How the heck? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. How can there be enemies called skeletons? And when I go look at your Infinity and type skeleton into the search bar, it doesn't even show me anything that's called a skeleton. What would it be called? It's not Skeleton Warrior. I'm pretty sure that's different. Skeleton Warrior... yeah, Skeleton Warrior looks like a totally different kind of unit. So... I think the plan is the same. Get in here, pull enemies, take a stand, run, get the hell out of Dodge. This isn't so bad. If I can take a one-on-one, it looks like I got a 2-on-1. Looks like that guy has a 2-handed sword, that's kind of nasty. No, I got a one-on-one. Okay, we can take a one-on-one. That's a one. It looks like that's actually a long sword. That's good. So I might be able to take these guys on, honestly. Now it's a 2-on-1. So I guess show point somewhere else. Probably not. Whatever, I ain't worried about it. We're an Undead Hunter. We eat these things for breakfast. This is our natural prey, skeletons. I know they can hit back. You can't AFK. But I'm pretty sure that we'll win this, especially if we kite away with Magic Stone. Alright. Speaking of kiting away. Does that skeleton seem fast to anybody? Seems fast to me. Probably get spellcasting interrupted here if I know anything about how this game works. Christ, man. I hate when my mouse gets stuck. That thing is like really close to being as fast as us. It's kind of terrifying, honestly. Dude, I need you to fire the arrow, okay? That is totally ridiculous. But I get that there's a combat. Look at how fast it is. It's literally as fast as I am. Okay, we're almost there. What's going to happen at level 8? We still have to hit level 9. At level 8, what do we get access to? At level 8, chat, we get access to...
It shall be done.
At level 8, we get access to, an extra point of Thaco. And more hit points. That's what we get access to. Alright, well we gotta go back in there. I probably should have sanctuaried, but I have a pretty good idea of what's going on in here. And Magic Stone is pretty useful against Undead. It's guaranteed damage. Guaranteed 64, that's nice.
Forward.
Okay, 2 more skellies. Pull you outside and let's hopefully get a 1-on-1 set up. Nope, 2-on-1. No, yeah, 1-on-1. Very nice. Very nice. 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 Alright. Let's, sit back and watch the skeleton crumble. Oh man, I love Warhammer skeletons. They're the best. Warhammers suck. I talked about this last episode. I'm gonna talk about it again. Warhammers are so bad. 1d4 plus 1 damage. It's just awful. You are swinging a magic missile. You're not casting a magic missile. You are swinging a magic missile. A level 1 magic missile that can miss. That's how bad a Warhammer is. Granted, it doesn't consume charges, but it does consume HP because you have to stand here and attack the other enemy. Especially in Heart of Fury mode where damage is double, it's probably the best weapon short of a bow, a skeleton archer that you can face. Because skeleton archers run out of arrows. All right, I don't think we're flying too close to the sun if we do this. Yeah, so there's a ghast. That's actually nice to see, because for one thing, they're an evil unit. Their alignment is evil, which means I can just hit myself with a protect enemy. Protection from evil here. Hit him with a holy smite. The main thing that's really scary about a ghast again is that they can hold you. Yep, they're evil. So they can hold you. That's a death sentence, right? If it gets a hold off, you lose as a solo character. Unless you're immune to it. See? 1d6 isn't bad. I can deal with 1d6. I can also disease you, that's not good. We need to cut and run here. Thankfully, look at how slow that thing is. Mercifully slow, blessedly slow. I love how slow that thing is, it's wonderful. Oh my god, did we really miss? We really missed on that 17. Are you serious with me right now? Are you for real? That's so bad. I can't even. How do we miss on a 17, dude? What the heck? Where'd my Thaco go? Must have been some stupid effect of it.
Very well.
Alright, well I don't hear the combat music anymore in the game, so if there's a reason why I can't rest, I would... Dude, get the fuck out of here, man. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. What the fuck? That's so bullshit. Get out of here, dude. There wasn't any combat music. Why are we still in combat, game? Why am I still in combat with this stupid ass thing? That's not right. That's wrong. Oh my god. I'm actually mad right now. Like, I'm unironically mad. Like, like I'm legitimately angry. This is so stupid. Oops, don't want to go down there. You can die down there. So I'm angry, which means I might make a mistake here. You hear that, right? There's no combat music. Okay, I guess I just have to pause. They goes back to normal. God, I hate casts. I guess with a solo character, it's much more likely that you can get a rest off, which is really nice. That's probably what it is. What do we do here? How do we avoid that stupid thing? I think the answer is to just get guaranteed damage off on it.
Very well.
I really think that's the answer, is we just want to get guaranteed damage off. And we also don't want to attack it in melee. What we want to do is we want to kite it between... Ah, damn it, I screwed up. Dude, leave the fucking area! Jesus Christ! We have another skeleton to deal with. It's not a big deal. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? I heard the music stop. Whatever, you stupid ass skeleton. Bullshit, man. That gas better not be following us. That's just trash. That's just trash. Are you serious? This is just wrong. Alright, let's see if we can drop him in here. Look, I'm sorry, but when the music stops playing, that's when I should be able to leave to rest. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to juke. That's just so wrong. That is just so wrong.
God's grant me strength. Very well.
Alright, we're gonna have to go back to Lothair and figure this shit out. What we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna end up just hiding the gas. I hate how fast the skeleton is. The skeleton is too fast. Alright, I said I was gonna go back to Lothair, but I probably should go back to Lothair. Fuck you, skeleton. You're a piece of shit. And that gas is an even bigger piece of shit. was that. Was that? That was it. Okay, good. Can I possibly get a one-on-one with the skeleton, please? Nope. We're out of here. That actually could have killed me if it had diseased me. That was actually kind of dangerous. That's bullshit, dude. Gas are bullshit. I hate gas. I forgot about that. I actually didn't know that they could do that. Stack that 2-hit debuff. That's totally nonsense. Just nonsense.
Agreed.
We're simply going to have to kite the gas around. It's just what we're going to have to do. It's not that tanky unless it debuffs you a bunch. Let me take a gander near infinity and see what its armor class is, if near infinity even has a... Here we go, gassed. Armor class is going to be about -7. So we're going to have to roll pretty good to hit. 28 HP at base. And so it's got about 150 hit points. Any crushes, there's no modifiers. Alright, Thaco of 17, so subtract 5 from that. Sounds about right to me. Let's do some quick math. So with the composite longbow, we got a 10 Thaco. It has about 150 hit points. We deal about... So its armor class is -7, which means we hit it on a 17, 18, 19, or 20. So we have a 20% chance to hit this stupid thing. What a fucking headache. So a 17% chance, a 20% chance to hit it, alright, means 3 of those 4 attacks, we deal 7 damage. 1 of them, we deal 15 damage, alright? So the average damage we can expect when we strike the gas is about 9, alright? So every shot we take at the gas, think of it as doing 2 damage. So we're going to have to shoot at it 70 times to kill it, is what we're going to have to do. On average, that's what it's going to take. I don't know what the variance is. If we could... I'm really pissed, actually. I'm really pissed. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm legitimately angry that for those times where the game drops aggro and it's inconsistent with letting you rest. Like, it drops the combat music. If the combat music is not on, I should be able to rest unequivocally, you know? It's just, that's just, I mean, I get that it could be a little bit cheesy. Oh, good. I actually wanted you to be here. I can take out a skeleton, no problem. I don't know where the gas is. I hope it's nowhere. I hope it's just... Yeah, that's right. Punk-ass skeleton. Punk skeleton. Get mace. Actually, get morning start. Alright, so I might have made a mistake here in not getting sanctuary, because I want to figure out where the gas is. It's honestly useless. There it is. Fucking piece of shit. How are we gonna do this, man? How are we gonna do this? what we're gonna do, it took off after me. We're gonna leave this area and we're gonna come back and we're gonna go get level 8 and the rest of that tomb.
Very well.
And hold on really quick. I'm also gonna try something here.
At once.
Can we rest in the Vale of Shadows? Maybe we can. If we can rest in the Vale of Shadows as a solo character reliably. Nope, I knew it. I knew there was going to be a Yeti. I knew there was going to be a Yeti. I knew there was going to be a Yeti. I knew that was going to happen. Now we have a fucking Yeti to fight, dude. I knew that was going to happen, and that's why I didn't want to do it. I knew it was going to be some small % chance that this Yeti was going to appear and be a pain in the ass. I knew I shouldn't have done it. I knew, I was like, don't test it. Don't get greedy. It would be greedy. It would be greedy to think that you would get to just be able to fight that Yeti, or just be able to rest for free in the Vale. I knew it wasn't gonna work, I knew it wasn't gonna work, and I did it. Now I got a big, fat, stupid Yeti problem. What a pain in the ass. What a pain in the ass. How strong are Yetis? Near infinity, can you even show me Yetis? Unbelievable. I look up Yeti and there's nothing there. How is there not... what did they name Yetis, dude? What did they name Yetis? Is this becoming a rage stream? I think this is becoming a rage stream. A rage channel. That's honestly fine with me. So, there is no creature listing on the wiki. The Icewind Dale wiki needs so much work. It even says can be encountered when resting. What a mistake. The Icewind Dale wiki needs a lot of work, honestly. The crypts. That's it. What are we gonna do against the Shadow, chat? We don't have a +1 weapon. What are we gonna do against that Yeti, man? Near Infinity literally doesn't have a listing for the Yeti that I can find that you can search for. That's just terrible, man. You didn't call it Yeti? This is becoming a rage stream. Chieftain. Nope. Tundra. Berg. There's Berg Claw. That's not what I'm looking for. That's a totally different thing. There seriously isn't just Yeti, dude. Here's Yeti Chieftain. That doesn't even show up when I have... What did they call it? What did they call it? What did they call it? Oh my god, here it is. VS Yeti. Vale of Shadows Yeti. Dude, that is so freaking terrible. They all look the same here to me. Armor class is going to be -5. So, you know, that's not so bad. 2 attacks per round, so 3 attacks per round. That's probably the worst bit. And they've got about 170 HP. So that thing, it's pretty serious. How could I deal with it? Well, it takes a lot of damage from fire. I don't have a lot of money. Flaming Oil doesn't really do a lot for me. In terms of spells, I mean, my best bet is to Doom it, you know. That's my best bet. I'm not getting Doom off. It's going to hit me. It's got, what's its Thaco at? It has a Thaco of 10. Alright, so it has a 55% chance to hit me. Right? 10, and then 11 through 20, you know. So 55% chance to hit, 3 attacks per round. Which means the chance of it hitting... Bring up a calculator here. The chance that all three of them, actually I should say, the chance that all three of those attacks miss in one round is 16%. So I have a 16% chance to get a spell off if it's Doom. So actually let's just run the numbers here. So every single attack, all right, every single round, every single attack of the Yeti has a 55% chance to hit for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or 12 damage. All right, and so the expected value of one of its strikes, since that's a uniform distribution, we take the ends, add them together, divide by the number of, or divide by 2. Right, so it's 7. Okay, so the Yeti, on average, does 7 damage to me. Now, granted, it's not able to actually do 7 damage, so, you know, whatever. So the Yeti needs to hit me. When it hits me, it does 7 damage on average. So it needs to hit me 14 times on average, all right? That means it gets 3 rounds, 3 attacks per round. That means at a 55% chance to hit, okay? Getting 14 hits off would take it 4 2/3 of a round. All right, so it needs, let's call it 10 rounds. The Yeti needs a turn. A turn. When the Yeti has a turn to hit me, I die. You know, on average. How long does it take me to hit the stupid Yeti? Assuming it's not doomed, it might be worth it to doom it, to try and doom it. So it has a -5 armor class, which means I have a 30% chance to hit it with my main hand weapon and a just a dog shit chance to hit it with my offhand weapon, and 10% chance to hit it with the offhand weapon. Alright, so 30% chance to hit it with the main hand weapon, okay, and I'm getting 3.5 attacks per round with the main hand weapon, okay, so let's just think about what it would take me to kill it with the main hand weapon. Right, it needs to be less than a turn, or I'm not going to beat this Yeti. I'm going to have to run away from it. So, on average, when I strike with the Morning Star, and I hit the Yeti 30% of the time, so let's find the expected damage of the Morning Star, which is 13. Nominally, also, I didn't account for critical strikes. Those don't matter for the Yeti because I avert crits with my helmet. But for me, they do matter. So, with a critical hit, okay, a critical hit, I deal 20 to 32 damage to the Yeti. And again, it's a discrete, so it's either 20, 22, 24, right? So 20 to 32, so on average, a critical hit deals 26 damage to the Yeti, okay? And so that's one outcome, is I can crit the Yeti, all right? 26 damage at a 5% clip, multiply by that by 0.5, and so that means that, you know, when I crit the Yeti, the way you account for critical strikes is it's adding about 1 damage per attack expected to the expected value of an attack. Now, base Thaco of 10, leaving critical strikes out, we've already said it's 1, right? So we have a 25% chance of not critically striking and hitting, which means when we don't critically strike and hit, we deal 13 damage. 25% chance, multiplied by that by 2.5. This is just with the main hand, okay? That gives us 25 of 1/4 of 13 is, let's just say it's 3, all right? So we expect to deal 4 damage to the Yeti with every swing, all right? The Yeti expects to deal 7. What does the Yeti expect to deal to us with every swing? The Yeti expects to deal, because it hits us at 55% chance clip, the Yeti expects to deal the same amount, basically, about 4. Alright, so we can't beat the Yeti in a straight up fight. That's the problem. We can't beat the Yeti in a straight up fight. So, what a pain in the fucking ass, man. At least it's slow. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab a sanctuary. This is going to be just stupid. We're going to grab a sanctuary here. We can't cast a sanctuary in Kuldahar and go to the Vale. And so there's going to be a Yeti waiting for us. This is my hubris. I flew too close to the sun. This is what comes of flying too close to the sun, is you create bigger problems for yourself than the one. What problem did I have? There was no problem. I was just arrogant. I was arrogant enough to think that a Yeti wasn't going to show up. It did. It did show up. You cannot rest in the Vale of Shadows. That is the lesson. Oh, there is no Yeti. That's great. Where is the Yeti? Where is the Yeti? If it's to the east, that's fine. If it stays there, that's what I needed. I needed to be over here somewhere and to just stay there. Yep, okay, so the gas is in the east and it's staying there. Good. We're going to make a note, actually. Gassed. Now, where's the Yeti? I'd actually be so happy if the Yeti despawned. I would be jumping for joy if the Yeti despawned. This is what we call a death corner. This is a corner of doom. I know it looks nice to rest here, aesthetically pleasing to rest there. Nope, you will die. That is a corner of doom. Ooh, maybe the Yeti's not here. No, that would be a pipe dream. The Yeti is somewhere. But as long as I can get Sanctuary off and get over here, I don't care, because I can just rest. Alright, so what we're actually going to do here is we should have kept the Sanctuary. Whatever. There is a magic item in here, so there's a skeleton. There's a ghoul. Ghouls are not anywhere near as dangerous as skeletons. As gas, I should say. There's a ton of skeletons. That's pretty nice. I believe that there is one more ghast over here, you see. Gate key, healing pot, that's nice. Scrolls, that's good. Gate key, no, that's not allowed in there. As a quest item, I need this. Let's just hit the rest button. There are traps. I'm going to trigger traps. And a ghoul. Okay, so there's really nothing serious left in here. So I think what we do is we just get back to the entrance. And I really don't know where that Yeti is, and I really hope it's not anywhere, to be honest with you. We're just going to heal up to full. And I think what we do is we just... honestly, I'm going to go with a Bless spell here, because it's against... well, we're going to be fighting a ghoul next. I really hope we can kill this thing one-on-one. Okay, cool. The skeleton came. I'm actually glad it was the skeleton. Yeah, we'll hit level 8 off of this. That will make our fight against the ghoul much better. Dude, alright, I'm leaving. I don't want to pull anything more. I don't want any more skeletons. I don't want any stray ghouls getting in on the party. I just want to get level 8. Alright, just give me level 8, okay? I'm starting to get hungry here. I think that we might clear out this crypt, and we might be calling it after we clear out the crypt. I gotta get some work done anyways. So much as I might wish it was, this is not my full-time job. Takeo reduced, additional hit points gained. Yeah, we can clear out this script though. Another half hour at most. Also, I should clarify that if do we get that seemed like it went by really fast. Do we get lay on hands? No, we don't have access to lay on hands. Yeah, I think I want a bless spell. All right. Depending on how annoying this ghoul is, I don't think ghouls have gas touch. Ghouls can do something obnoxious. Yeah, let's just pull you two skellies outside. Set up a one-on-one. We have 8 Takeo here. Nice. High quality mace. We have mace proficiency, right? No, we don't. Whatever. We probably should have gotten mace proficiency. It'll be the next scene we get mace proficiency, I think. I don't know. I actually don't know. In any case, we could probably sell that. Alright. Hey man, if you're just gonna sit there, I'm just gonna pepper you with arrows. That ghoul is stuck, it can't find me. That's great, I love it. I love it. I'll take it. Not even, I don't even give a shit. Don't even give a shit. We hit that ghoul 10 on a 10, chat. That means we have a 55% chance of hitting it. That means this is going at least 55%. It could be 60. If we hit it on a 9, it's 60. Okay, we got a 55% chance of hitting. Now it's a 50% chance because Bless wore off. But still, that's very consistent, very reliable, very consistent. I feel like we can probably take on another one. Alright, let's see here. 13 hits, that's pretty good. Skeletons just don't have that much, they just don't have that much HP, honestly. They don't hit that hard, so they're not very dangerous to us at this point. Not that dangerous. The most dangerous are the ones with two-handed swords. Those guys hit like trucks. And they can hit from behind another skeleton, so it's hard to get one-on-ones when there's a two-handed skeleton in the mix. Are you going to be nice too? No, he's coming to say hi. Did that modify our Thaco at all? No, it didn't. Did that disease us? No, it didn't. Okay, I guess we don't have to care then. So see, as a paladin, I would be dead. I would have already died, because it would have held me. Or I would have to kite it around, kite it back up to that other tomb. Actually, I wouldn't have even gotten to this point because of the carrion crawler. You have to have some way, if you're going in the Vale of Shadows, you have to have some way of dealing with hold. It's just that simple. You either die to the carrion crawler, or you'll die to the ghoul. This thing hits more times than I was expecting, honestly. I have protection from evil up, man. Can you just succumb, Mr. Ghoul? Succumb to my paladin aces, please, sir. Yeah, he's not infecting me or anything. Fago +1, I'd love to have it. Alright, I don't think there's a trap here. I'd be super sad if there was. Hey, leather armor. Unfortunately, we can't identify that. We're going to have to pay someone to identify it. So, let's just go ahead and go back up to full. Looks like this guy's got a dagger. Come at me, skeleton. Let battle be joined. This is kind of a lame fight, man. Come on, Lothair. Arthas, do better. Do better, Arthas. Hit this skeleton. Pretty sure there's traps up here. So what we're gonna do here is, I have no shame about resting. This is not a low, IGT run. This is a solo. Alright, bless on there for a moment. Kinda awkward. Let's put on another sanctuary and just run up there and get rid of all the traps. I'm immune to hold, but I'm not immune to stinking cloud. Alright, so that's why it's super important. Looks like there aren't any left. That's why it's so important to have sanctuary and go run through and trip all those to begin with. There is a treasure chest where the trap is on the chest. So that's a little bit dangerous because you can't. Here's the thing about that chest. I think we're gonna have to leave it alone because you cannot trip. Yeah, I think I have to leave it alone. You can't stay in sanctuary and also grab a chest, right? We're gonna have to leave that crypt alone. It's just too dangerous. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these skellies. One of them's got a warhammer, kind of a goof. What are you doing sitting there with your warhammer, Mr. Skelly? Got a morning star, literally a better warhammer in every regard. We can sell those high quality morning stars, maces, high quality weapons. We can sell. This isn't the sarcophagus, or the coffin that has the sneaking cloud trap. That's in the next crypt. Yeah. Hey, we are steadily climbing. We are steadily climbing up. Hey man, this is all cash money, right? We can't use those scrolls. We're a paladin. Huge longbow. That's really interesting, and I honestly want to go with it. I don't know. I don't know. +3 damage is only a +1 increase, and without the +1 Thaco probably definitely affects it, but just thinking about the math, maybe the damage is better. Think about, at this point, think about losing 1 Thaco as being, it's slightly more, I believe, but think about it as being a 5% decrease in damage. So, yeah, I guess it's honestly probably worth it. Yeah, I guess it's worth it. A 5% decrease in damage, I need at least a 10% decrease. And since it's actually, because I'm critting, alright? Because when I crit, I get twice as much out of that +1 damage. So it's worth it. That's kind of nice. I don't care about armor class penalty for a ranged weapon, because if you've got, with the exception of doing an archer duel, in which case more damage is better. Wait, I need to.
It shall be done.
Yeah, this is actually good. With the exception of an archer duel, and you're never dueling as an archer. Okay, you're just not doing an archer duel. All right, it's not in the long run. And if you've got a single enemy, that's an archer, just run up and start hitting them. Because that's how you win an archer duel, is you run up and start hitting your opponent. So we cleared out this tomb, this crypt. That's really good because we know that there's a ghast. There's a ghast interfering with our resting place. And so what I want to do here is I want to go back to Lothair and I think sell our items and call it a recording. Yeah, not all the Yeti pelts. We want to accumulate Yeti pelts because then we get a bunch of money. And we need money. We are gold starved right now. We're gold starved, chat. If we wanna win this run, it is going to be with just some practical, immense practicality. That's how we win this run. Immense practicality and just following reliable strats. All right, that's just the truth of the matter.
Forward.
Short bow. That's a pretty fair price. Yeah, it sucks. I don't want to get rid of the high quality maces, but by the time I have mace proficiency, and I don't think I'll be getting mace proficiency. I think I'll be going for longsword proficiency next. For Pale Justice, that's just what my gut is telling me to do. We can't sell scrolls to him. We can't sell the Yeti pelts. How much does it cost to identify this leather armor? It's probably worth it. It's leather armor +1. Oh, it's totally worth it. Alright, now we want to go sell the scrolls to Auric. Actually, let's stop by Oswald. I think we got some potions to sell, right? Potion of Genius, yeah. We'll go sell the scrolls to Auric first. Do we have any treasure? Edon's Legacy Ring, we can sell that. Here's another reason why we need a bag of holding. What do we do with this gate key, man? Keep it in our inventory permanently? What do we do with this gate key, chat? We can't keep it in our inventory permanently. We'd like a bag of holding. Is really what we'd like. So, actually, here's a good point. This is an argument for maces, using maces instead of Morning Stars. Maces, they don't deal. I think they miss out on 1 top end damage. They deal 1d6 +1, I believe, or maybe it's not 1d6 +1. Maybe it's just a 1d6. I'll look actually. I'll see.
Very well. Onward.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make a nice little return here. 1,300. It's not quite enough to buy the bag of holding, but we're getting there.
It shall be done. Of course.
that's right, he doesn't have any maces. We don't have anything to sell him except Eon's Legacy. We are going to sell that. We don't need it. It is getting sold. Okay, we need them gold. That's what we need. Let's go back to Conlin and check on check on how much a mace costs. Now here's an idea. We have the money, or how much a mace does. Yeah, 1d6 plus 1. Okay, so it might actually be better for a paladin to start off with mace proficiency, and Undead Hunter to start off with mace proficiency, just because much higher chance of getting a high quality mace and a high quality Morning Star. You know, probably a better chance of getting a magical mace. I don't know how we're gonna deal with the shadow. To be honest with you, there is a shadow that is immune to weapons that aren't +1 enchantment. So that's a question I don't have the answer to. You know, we still got to figure out how to deal with this gas. Good lord, I hate this freaking thing. Level 8 here. Hey, we're moving along. You know, I'm tempted to buy the plate mail, but I also know that I'm pretty sure we can loot some plate mail, and you know, it's a lot of investment. That's over half of I'd rather buy potions. Yeah, we're not buying plate mail, we're buying potions. You know, so let's go to Oswald, let's sell that potion of genius. We don't really need it.
Of course.
It'll fetch us a nice price. Now this is the important part. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and buy another potion of invisibility. Alright, that thing is just get me out of this, you know, problem button. We don't need a potion of freedom. I'm pretty sure it doesn't leave you immune to unconscious, which is what we're really worried about here. What else is there to get? Oil of Speed, that's a great potion. Hastes you, gives you an extra APR, and increases your movement. Lasts for an hour. Very good. Very good. But as a fighter, someone that's just got to sit there and attack, we probably really just want potions of heroism next. Actually, no, potion of frost giant strength. That's what we want. We want potions of frost giant strength. When would we use this? I'm just trying to think of what we want to get next. I'm going to grab another potion of invisibility, to be honest with you. Potion of mirrored eyes. That's going to be so important in Trials of the Lure Master. For dealing. Actually, we're not going to Trials of the Lure Master. There's literally no reason for us to go to Trials of the Lure Master. We would not be able to clear that. No, I don't think so. Unless we were going to be maybe a max level paladin could do it. It's something to test. But I'm trying to get a run through to the end here. To be honest with you, I want this run to complete. I think it can. If we get to Belhafet, I think we can beat Belhafet. Because I mean, honestly, you just get one summon spell off. You could beat Belhafet, and I think you could get it off reliably with an invisibility potion, and then hit yourself with a sanctuary, and I believe you can cast Animate Dead from within Sanctuary. And once you get an Animate Dead, or in this case, you know, once you get Animate Dead on the field, the enemies are going to be distracted by that. Belhafet might cast some nasty stuff. Like a Cloud Kill, that could be nasty, but not too nasty, honestly. What else could Belhafet cast that's nasty? You'd have to look and see what he's got prepared. Well, I think, yeah, 2 potions of invisibility, that's a good start. And I think that's going to be it for this video. I think that we've reached the end. a natural stopping point, not the end, but a good stopping point. So maybe what we can do here is we can,
Of course.
let's go back to the evening shade. Actually, I don't want to go back to the Vale of Shadows right now. Let's go back to the evening shade and just rest so that we're prepared. We've got our sanctuary spell, because what we're going to do next is we're going to be scouting. That's what we have to do next, is scout the Vale. Yep. I don't know where that Yeti went. Maybe it despawned. That'd be nice if it despawned. That would be super nice if it despawned, but I don't have my hopes up, honestly.
Agreed.
Alright, well, we got our sanctuary spell back, and so that is going to be it for this video, friends. We are moving forward with our SHEL1I Undead Hunter run. We have proved this is a milestone, okay? This is a milestone. We have proved that an Undead Hunter run is reliable and practical, okay? You can fight lesser shadows one-on-one. You can rest in crypts. You can pull skeletons out and fight one-on-one. The carrion crawler can't make it to you, so you can just pepper it with arrows and take it down that way. Yetis are a pain. They remain a pain. They're such a pain. But they can be dealt with enough time. They're not very fast. The ones in Kuldahar can be snowdrifted, and the ones in the Vale of Shadows can be semi-snowdrifted. They can be semi-snowdrifted. Anyways, that's it for this video. I appreciate you watching. I really appreciate your support and your viewing. Please like and subscribe, and leave a comment, some feedback about what you thought of the video, what you liked, maybe, what could be done better. I'm really hoping that the audio, that I'm getting more experience with this mic, right, knowing how to talk into it, not to make the audio saturate, not to have an echo. And so, yeah, I'll see you all next time.